Quick update today on Ceragon Networks CRNT. They reported earnings, and you know what? The quarter wasn't so bad. The trading day started off a little rough for the company, but we ended up nearly flat, just down a little bit. And this is a tough market, let's face it. But there's huge opportunity here in this small cap name. Remember, Ceragon Networks is the private network and managed services company, a global presence. They have over 2,200 customers in 130 countries. This is very interesting. They did eke out some revenue growth for the recent quarter, and the future revenue growth actually looks pretty good. They're wireless for the most part in their network solutions, with a bit of fiber in it as well, and they are winning contracts. Their bookings are surging, which means future revenue, and they actually have non-GAAP earnings. So this isn't such a bad proposition here in a tough market, in a tariff-led market, in a economic world slowdown market. So herein lies the opportunity. This is a small cap name, and small cap stocks can trade pretty wildly, but you don't let them shake you out of your position. And this company down for the year and trading sideways for quite a while, but it's actually having some growth. They have in-house chipsets that they develop. That's pretty impressive for their networks. They are in growth markets. 48% is in India. This is a big market, and it's one that a lot of companies are dying to get into, but Ceragon is already there. They are open to acquisitions. They've made some. They made one in the U.S. that is now expected to be accretive in the second half of 2025. So keep that in mind as well. And what's really impressive when looking at their investor presentation that they just put out today is that they're still calling for top-line growth for 2025 and expanding margins. And the real story is look to 2026. We'll come back to that. This is a name of patience, and hang in there. This is a long-term strategy to be in Ceragon Networks. Even I have been a little bit frustrated and dismayed at the lackluster stock performance, but sometimes great things take a little bit of time to happen. And I think this company continues to show fantastic long-term potential. So buy and hold this long-term. Let's take a look at those fundamentals one more time. Remembering that Ceragon Networks is a small cap company, but small cap equals massive potential growth for us investors. And for an innovative company that has disruptor technology and are going to places where the competition isn't, this sits really well with me. Market cap, $197 million, small. Share price right now, $2.22 a share. It's traded, but in the past year, between $1.95 and all the way up to $5.73. To me, you're getting in, if you're acquiring now, you're getting in or holding at the low end of the range. Don't bail out on this company yet. Year to date, down over 50%. With the 5-year up just a mere 5%. That's the sideways trading that I was talking about earlier. The balance sheet actually looks pretty strong with good fundamentals in place. Improved cash flow management indicates is going to come with more margin expansion in the second half of the year. So this may be a second half of the year dynamo as it is shaping up. Revenue in 2024 was $394 million. This year is projected at $390 to $430. Okay, so at the low end, it's going to be about on par with 2024, but there's a nice up-end tick, and most companies like to have a wider range for the unknown and look to outperform what they have laid out. What do analysts say? Analysts are calling for between $6 and $6.75 a share, one as high as $10 a share. So this could be a triple in the making in the near term if we're patient. So hang in there. The real interesting story that I saw is that the 2026 revenues, management is projecting or looking at $500 million for 2026 and growing margins. If this hits, then we've got a real winner on our hands with Ceragon Networks. As for me, I bulked up in the last few months as this really sold off earlier year to date, and I've been holding, waiting to see looking for the next catalyst. I think we found one, or at least I found one, is that it's a back year revenue story. 2026 looks to have a $500 million target year, growing margins, good global presence in growth markets, with private networks and managed network services. This company seems to be in the right place at the right time. So I'm looking to expand my holdings at this point. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're thinking. Always available for questions, and hang in there. I think a good story is still developing with Ceragon Networks. We'll talk soon.